One of the biggest problems people have when they're starting out with Google AdWords is figuring out how to set your bid price. How much should you pay? Google will give you a suggested bid price based on trends in the market, or we're not really sure. They have their way of figuring out this bid price, but how do you know if you should bid on that, or what should you do so that you can make a profit? Because as good as AdWords is, if you can't make a profit, it isn't going to work. In this video, I'm going to show you how to figure out what your bid price should be so that you can make a profit, get a lot of traffic, and hopefully have a lot of success. Now, my name is Jason Nybeck. I'm one of the leaders on the internet in terms of how to get more traffic using automated long-term traffic systems, specifically the snowball traffic system at snowballsecrets.com. Now let's talk about this. When you load up your AdWords tool or your AdWords ads and keywords and stuff like that, you're gonna have some suggested bid prices you can use that it's going to be given to you, or you're going to see various keyword tools that are going to say these are the average prices we're seeing, so on and so forth. Now these are averages because the bid price or the actual cost per click that a person pays is going to be very fluid depending on if it's on the content network, the search network, the bid position, all these kinds of things. So it's very fluid and it's always changing. It's not like you're going to spend 50 cents a click on every keyword on every page in your market, so on and so forth. It's not like that. So what do you got to do? Well, what you don't do is pay the price that they suggest. That's really good and all, and it's a good gauge potentially to go, oh, okay, well, let's see what we can do. However, you've got to do what's right for you and let the results take care of themselves. What I mean is specifically this. Let's say, for example, that you're getting 10,000 visitors a month from all your other traffic sources, and you're making, say, $10,000 a month in sales. What that means is for every visitor who comes to your site, who's new, unique visitor, new visitor from traffic sources, every visitor is worth about $1, right? 1,000 visitors, or 10,000 visitors and $10,000, about $1. So you know that roughly, to your best knowledge, your average visitor from AdWords should be worth $1. Now, every source is going to give you a little bit higher and a little bit lower. Every source is a little different in terms of conversion rates. But we'll just go with the base average that you have because that's all you have. And so you're going to go based on that. You're going to go, okay, well, if I'm making an average of $1 for a visitor, that means if I want to double my money on AdWords, I can only spend 50 cents a click. Doesn't matter what the suggested bid price is. If you go any higher than 50 cents a click, now you're not gonna have room. You want to be able to double your money at the very least, because there's always things going up and down. You're always going to be trying to spend new money on testing various things. So at the very least, you want to try and double your money. And so 50 cents a click, that's what you set your bid prices at, and hope for the best. See what happens, and then evaluate. Go, ooh, I didn't get a lot of traffic or didn't convert, and then you can start adjusting and testing and seeing what's happening in your analytics, so on and so forth. That's going to be really your best strategy. Now, what do you do if you don't have any traffic and you've got no data and no metrics? Well, in that case, you're going to have to start running some tests, and you're going to have to start seeing and testing. Okay, so if I send 1,000 visitors to my site at 50 cents a click, what happens? What am I getting back in terms of sales? How's that looking? How's that working? And then pause your campaign, figure it all out. Send maybe another 1,000 visitors at a different price, and just start gauging it. Take your time. Don't drive 25,000 visitors to your site and then do the math and see how much damage was done and go, oh my goodness, this is not going to work. Because if you go, say, 1,000 visitors at a time, or 500 even if things are really tight, at least you're going to do it incrementally and you can adjust as you go, okay? Now what I want you to do is head over to snowballsecrets.com. I want to give you a free video that's going to show you exactly how you can use the snowball traffic system, which I've used to get over 1.2 million visitors to my multiple niche market websites. You're going to discover this system as well. snowballsecrets.com, or click the link below.